Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for stopping by. We've got our props, our utensils.
I don't want a tongue piercing and you don't want to, whatever that is.
Yeah, nobody needs that. But welcome back to the farm. It's Saturday. If you're watching this on Sunday, we are having a beautiful day here on the farm so far. The weather's nice. And today's the first day for what, Cassie? Later today.
Soccer
season.
I'm thinking about what day it was.
Soccer season has officially started. And,
for Ranger.
And we have Little Bear is out here trying to figure out how he's going to take this hat off.
Back, Shelby.
And we got to keep Shelby back. He's going to go out with us. If you see the tools we have, you know we're about to go dock a lamb's tail.
And give them her vaccination. Carrie, right?
Carrie is correct.
I was pressured into naming her that day, so I keep having to remind me what her day is, or what her name is.
I think Carrie's.
Hey, quit licking the donuts off his face.
So I think Carrie's a good name. Shelby is.
Little Bear, leave your hat on, baby. All right, we need to get moving.
All right, so we're gonna get to moving. We can. Here, you want to hold the tools while I push? So also we were more worried about the calf because he still isn't 100%, right, Cass?
No.
So I went to the vet yesterday and asked the vet some questions. So I'll let you guys know a little update on him later. I'm gonna go out and do chores probably by myself because somebody has to watch a Little Bear.
Yeah.
While I go and do chores. So we'll do an update on him and let you know what the vet said about him and what we have to worry about for the future.
Back. Nope. Back.
Everybody's tom turkeys are going crazy right now, Cassie.
Yeah. Weather's changing.
Yeah, weather's changing.
Girls are starting to lay. Back. Hazel, you gotta have a baby. I know.
Back, Shelby.
Back.
So we.
Got it.
Yeah.
No shub.
All right. So we're out here now that Little Bear's in the pen. We don't have to worry as much about anybody licking on him dog wise.
Yeah.
So
Wednesday, how you doing, girl?
look how plump Wednesday is compared to Callie. Callie or Carrie? Carrie, my bad. Sorry, Carrie, I told you the wrong name. Compared to Carrie, Carrie is at least a week younger about.
Yeah.
So
Wednesday come up wanting petted.
All right, so we're gonna get her caught.
Ready?
Yeah. Cassie got her.
Hi, Carrie. Almost like Gary, but Carrie.
Oh, that's the way I can remember it.
Gary and Cassie together.
Huh?
It's like Gary and Cassie together. Gary and Cassie equals gassy, but also Carrie.
That works.
Are you ready for that one?
You want to do the shot first or the?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Oh, she's a good girl. Little Bear, you want a pet? You want a pet? Look. The lamb. The lamb. They like you. Look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah. You're okay, Olive.
Olive's not so sure about it.
Okay.
All right. So we had to put the camera up, but we're all finished.
And some people say, you know, why do you do that? That's not nice. The reason you dock a lamb's tail is for sanitary reasons. Their wool, everything sticks to it. It's unlike fur or hair or whatever. So, hey. So you dock their tail so that they can be more sanitary as they grow up. So it's a health, safety reason, not a, oh, it looks cute, let's dock their tail thing. So it's for health. That's why we do it.
Somebody's over here is getting the loving.
So sweet.
The sheep are
wet. It rained this morning, but the lambs are completely dry.
The lambs were probably smart and actually stayed in their shelter where it's nice and dry, if I had to guess. All right. So I'm gonna take this bucket and go get some fresh alfalfa. You guys gonna hang out here for a minute? Or are you gonna go ahead and get out?
That's fine.
Which one?
Ranger, you want the video from your channel? No.
So Ranger posted a new video the other day. He's got his first soccer game today though, so. Nope. So I got you a surprise.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We're out of the wind now, so hopefully
My ear's cold.
that helps a little bit.
But it's a duck egg.
I know.
I've seen duck eggs. I want turkey eggs.
Sorry.
I only have one turkey. I need another turkey.
So you think you got to hatch one?
Sure.
Well, let me tell you, I haven't seen any turkey eggs yet. So
I know.
that would be a duck egg.
But I'm glad we're getting duck eggs. We just need to find them more often so I know if they're good to eat.
You do have lots of chicken eggs too.
We do.
But so is that one gonna go in? Well, if you don't drop it, give it to somebody to eat.
Sure. You think it's good enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've been collecting them as we see them. So all right.
Yeah, that one was right on top. It's very fresh.
All right.
So Cassie, I've got all the eggs for the guy that we give these to that will take all the dirty eggs.
Yeah, he teaches math at our school, and he's always like, hey, give me whatever you want. I'll eat them. They're clean on the inside. So we don't wash our eggs. We gather them. We put them in here. You don't have to refrigerate them. You don't have to worry about it. So he's like, if they're dirty, just give them to me. But I just saw this one that Gary collected. It must be from a new layer.
Well, that's what I thought too. And we got two of them the exact same.
Huh.
That we have one in the house the exact same.
It's really wonky. That's awesome. So he's going to either need a bigger cart or another cart.
So out of all our eggs, these were the amounts that I consider dirty. Like they need to be washed off, they need to be cleaned up. But look at all the ones that were not dirty. That is 14 dozen that are good to go, ready to go to.
And I put that duck egg in there for him. A lot of people like duck eggs to bake. He likes to eat them. I've eaten them and they're fine. They're richer. So we got a ton of eggs, and that's a good thing because we have a benefit coming up that we're helping out with. And Gary's cooking breakfast burritos, and we're gonna need all the eggs we can get. And there's gonna be a way you guys could help out if you feel so led, and that'll be coming up in the next week probably.
You're gonna let people know?
Yep.
All right. So since it's so cold outside and windy today, and we're all still kind of recovering from the sickness from past week, I'm gonna share a couple recipes with you guys. So today we're gonna be making lunch. We're gonna have cheeseburger soup. So this is just a recipe that Cassie got from a long time ago at church. Kind of go through it right there. If you want to, I don't know, lock the screen or freeze it, pause it, you can read through that if you want, but I'll try to share as I go through. And then we're in a treat because we are gonna make wild onions and eggs. So Cherokee Nation, that's right, we live in the Cherokee Nation, and we live on the reservation. And one of the kind of cultural things that people do here is they go and they gather wild onions as soon as they pop out of the ground. And there's some people that actually gather them and sell them. And I haven't had a chance to go yet, but my mom bought a bunch of them for us. And so we're gonna use the bunch that she bought to make some onions and eggs today. So we'll make the soup first, then make the onions and eggs. And with the cooler weather, this should be a perfect lunch. So our first step was browning our ground meat. We're gonna set that aside and then start sauteing some vegetables in this pan. So I think each one of these is supposed to be 3/4 of a cup, but I don't really measure. I just kind of do what I've got. Yes. My little helper's here in the kitchen as well. That's probably about 3/4. Maybe a little more. I like carrots. Yeah? Are you gonna eat this? Now we're gonna saute this until we add our chicken broth. We'll be ready for potatoes. almost forgot the basil, and parsley is optional too. I don't have any today, so I won't be adding any, but I'll go ahead and put the basil in here. So about the time you get your potatoes diced, all of the vegetables will be sauteed. I'm just gonna pour those right in there. And take our chicken broth. This camera for me right here?
Yeah.
Got it? And the last thing we're gonna do is put our beef back. Now Mazzy, she's not on the camera right now, but she really loves beef.
No, I don't.
Hamburger meat is her favorite thing to eat. Sometimes she just eats it raw. Right, Mazzy?
No.
Right, Mazzy?
No.
Okay, so all that's ready to boil now for a little bit. So we're gonna put it all together. Put a lid on it. So we brought our soup to a boil. Now it's gonna simmer. Woo. Still really hot, it's on low though. And we have our butter, a couple tablespoons of butter. We need to add 1/4 cup of flour. And we'll stir this up and add it to our soup. All right, after that cooked 3 minutes, adding it in. We're gonna add our salt and our pepper. And the very last step, this is where we lose some of you guys, Velveeta. You don't have to use Velveeta, use whatever cheese you want. This has probably been the first block of Velveeta we bought in 2 months, maybe since the last time we made this soup. So we don't use it often, but the recipe calls for it, and it melts really well, so we use it. But use whatever you like. So while we let the cheese melt and the soup cook a little bit, we're gonna get our onions cooking. And Cassie, is this cheating in your mind?
No.
Yeah, it's not cheating.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not cheating. It's being lucky. Lucky, blessed, whatever you want to say, that I had somebody bring me the onions. We have lots of videos over on Walker Farm Fam, probably at least 2, maybe 3, where we went and have gathered wild onions in the past. So if you want to check those out, you can see how you get them. But once you get them, we're just going to dice them up in about 1-inch sections right through here. And then we'll get them ready for the pan. To saute these, we're going to use bacon grease. Now, if you think bacon grease is a bad idea, we probably can't be friends. But that's okay. Maybe we can change your mind if you try it one time. And there is the onions. Getting them going. And cover them up to try to keep some moisture in. So just like our egg outside, Cassie, here's another one. Isn't that an oddly shaped egg? No, we're not going to crack it in there.
Oh.
We're cracking them into this bowl.
My bad.
It's all right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1 or 2 yolks.
I'm thinking 2. All right, this one. Well, that's a weird shaped egg. That one could be double yolk, but I think it's just a large egg. Nope, just 1. Some nice big eggs though. The crazy chicken lady is my crazy egg lady right now. I'm just gonna keep her going. How many do you think we'll eat? Half a dozen?
Yeah.
6 or 8? All right. Ranger, you want to jump in here? Ranger's a big help too. Let's see. All right, let's do one more. All right, looks good. And we're gonna stir these up and put a little bit of heavy cream in, and then we'll be ready. All right, I think they're ready. And it smells so good. We'll go ahead and grab our salt and pepper. Ranger, do you like wild onions and eggs? Mm-hmm. You like to go collect them too, don't you? Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go since we've been sick this last week, and this is really the best week to go. So maybe if we have time later in the week or next week, we will. But right now, we're going to enjoy it either way. All right, the soup is finished. The eggs are finished. Ranger, you hungry? Mm-hmm. There you go. That will go on the side with the soup. So a lot of times we eat these kind of as a side dish. It goes great with like a BLT sandwich or a ham sandwich or pretty much anything. A bowl of beans. It goes good, really good with a bowl of beans and some fried crappie, if we had some. But it's really good. So if you guys have wild onions in your area, I know a lot of people say, hey, grow in my yard, this or that. Make sure they're the right ones for eating, but after you do that.
And that it's not garlic.
And that it's not garlic, because it can be easily confused, onion and garlic. And the very best ones are when they're very fresh. They're not very tall. They're only about 4 to 6 inches or 8 inches long at the most. And they're young and tender. So we're going to get to eating, and then we'll go outside and check on the calves. So we're going to get to eating, and then we're going to head outside, finish up chores, and check on that baby calf. Well, I told the kids I don't want to toot my own horn, but that soup and the onions were pretty good. And they said, what does it mean to toot your own horn? And I said, I really don't know. But it was good. And then we had some company come over. If you guys remember us requesting prayer previously for Stacy, she's going through chemo and radiation right now. And she came over and visited, and she is doing awesome. But if you guys would continue to remember her in your prayers, we greatly, greatly appreciate it. So Ranger has a soccer game soon. Cassie's laying down Little Bear for a nap, and my mom and dad are actually coming to watch the Little Bear. Mazzy's going to stay here while we go to the soccer game. So it's also nice to have a little bit of help from time to time, and that's what our family likes to do. They enjoy helping, and the weather is usually unpredictable, so they'll be able to keep him here in a controlled environment and make sure that he's taken care of. So let's go out and check on the cows, check on that baby calf. Hey, May. I got yours right here. I didn't forget about you. Watch out, bud. So I got everybody fed. Now I wanted to give you guys a little update on Rusty. And I really need to name this other calf. I'm 99% sure it's a heifer. So we're gonna go with a girl. So we have got to pick a name. But Rusty. So you can see he's still kind of walking on his toes a little bit. He's not 100% better. But I do have some good news. See if we can get a little closer look at him. So you guys see how he's still kind of standing on his toes right there? Well, that is what has me worried, because it's not natural to stand on your toes, buddy. Hey, Rusty. Hey, Rusty. You sure are pretty. He's a beautiful calf, though. And I think Blackberry's going to do a good job raising him. Little Geronimo. Big Daddy coming through. Watch out, Geronimo. Hey, Rusty. But look how good he's moving. Look, he's pretty tall compared to that Highland cow right there. So, like I said, I was worried, so I went and asked the vet what I needed to do. And he said, as long as the calf is on its toe, he said, do absolutely nothing. He said, you can stretch the tendons, which I told him I did twice already. He said, that's good that I did that, but there's really no reason to put any kind of braces on it or do anything extra like that. He said that as long as they're on their toe, eventually they're going to straighten out. He said it always just takes time. He said it's a matter of time. Eventually they're going to straighten out and it won't be any problem at all. So I'm going to take the vet's advice. Really kind of left me a little bit more at ease after talking to the vet about it, because he's seen it a lot. He said they always straighten up if they're at least on their toe. He said, now if they're not on their toe, then you have to do something. But from day one, Rusty has been on his toes and has been okay as far as that's concerned. He just hasn't ever fully, completely straightened out. But you can see right there, he's on his toes and doing good. He's wanting to get some milk, Mama. She's like, hang on, boy, I'm trying to eat. I'll feed you later. But just based on how much he's moving around, it really looks like he's going to do good, and I think he's going to be just fine. But it gives you extra peace of mind after you've went, showed the picture. I actually took a little video I had, showed that to the vet, and he gave me the big thumbs up. So that's good news, right, Poppy? Now if you could just have a calf. Any day now, come on, Poppy. Well, I came over here to feed the chickens, which they're all doing good. At least I thought they were, until I got over here to the corner, and it looks like a freak accident. A chicken got stuck in the leaf springs. So, kind of hard to show it, just for where the location is. But like, it's like 1 foot under, 1 foot on top of, and stuck in there. So now I gotta get something to get it out. That has never happened before. We've had this trailer in use for at least 2 years, maybe longer. I don't know, time flies. And we've never had something like that happen, so that stinks. So I ran back up to the house and grabbed some salt. And this isn't any salt, this is garlic salt. And I'm gonna put it out because the flies are gonna show up before we know it. Tomorrow is spring forward, So we've got to set our clocks forward, meaning springtime's right around the corner, meaning it's going to be fly season very, very soon. So we're going to try to get ahead of it, try to get some garlic in the cow's systems by putting this out. So this is a Redmond brand salt, just like the table salt that we use in our house. It's made by the exact same company out of Utah, right here in the United States. So if you guys want to get ahead of your fly problem too, I encourage you to go check out Redmond's website. We actually have a code. I'm going to put it down in the description and a link, so you guys can use that to save a little bit over at Redmond. So I went ahead and also got some poultry feed. Let's see if the girls like it. I got some poultry feed, and I'm going to go back out there, put out the new feed, and I got some gloves to get that chicken out. It's kind of hard to get out, so. What do you think, Mama? Yep, if you guys would get this in your systems, it would help keep the flies back. Geronimo says, let me see. Let me check on this. What is this girl got going on here? You like it, Geronimo? Oh. Yep, Geronimo approves. So I fought and fought and fought that rooster that was under the trailer to get him out. So it ended up not being the hen, it was actually that big rooster. I have no idea how he got up in there. He got himself caught and stuck really well. So I got him out. Bad news, we always hate to lose an animal, but at least it wasn't one of Cassie's really nice hens, laying hens. We've had lots and lots of roosters around, and we already have one in there, so I'll let Cassie know the bad news. Unfortunately, that's life on a farm. Animals can get themselves into some sticky situations, and sometimes you're not around to take care of it, so that's just life on a farm. So I'm gonna get off of here, and we're gonna get Ranger to a soccer game, and hopefully everything goes good with that. The weather's starting to turn a little nicer, still a little windy. So like I said, my mom and dad are gonna come and keep the little bear along with Mazzy, so they can stay out of the elements. But thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to catch up with us on the farm, everything going on around here. We hope you have a great day. God bless. And since Cassie's not here, I'll make sure and let you guys know we love you guys.